as he goes up the racetrack too much into teammate Danica Patrick, and they both go around, which will cost their chance to win the race. You see Montreux Jr. in the 78 go by clean in the background in one piece. Kasey Kahne and Kyle Busch and the others trying to avoid the crash, which they did, thankfully. And this may be surprising, but just like at Phoenix 2 years ago, in the previous season in the Cup Series, both Kurt Busch and Danica Patrick, they will not quit. Nope. No, sir. They both pitted and will try to win the race. As for teammate Tony Stewart, he will stay out and try to gain a few positions to come in the top 10 or top 5. The same goes with Kevin Harvick, as he is still hanging in the back of the bus, but trying to get up front, picking them off one at a time in one piece. The green flag is back out. Alec Almirola and Matt Kenseth side by side. Truex to the outside, not going down a fight, giving the team's first win in its debut. Almirola to the inside, making a pass that did not stick. Here comes Kyle Busch and Lawson in the hunt for the win. White flag is out. Truex and Almirola does it. Wow, Almirola does it both on both Truex and Kenseth. Closer to the line, and Almirola wins at Pocono. The 43 is back in victory lane in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. It hasn't been that long because it's been a few days since it's been to victory lane right here at Pocono, driven by John Fear in the ARCA Series. Here is the top 10 race results. Alec Almirola is first, and I think, if I recall, this is the first time STP is going to victory lane in many years. 1999 was the last time, driven by John Andretti at Martinsville. Anyway, Montreux Jr. in second. Very impressive too, because again, it's the team's first race, and they finished this race with an impressive second place. Right now, the owner of this team sees the future and great things out of this guy. Great things from Martin Truex Jr. And you've got to admit, he won back at the 56 with Michael Waltrip Racing at Homestead 2.5 years ago in Season 2, in the season finale at Homestead. And with the top 10 finish at Charlotte Motor Speedway and a second place here at Pocono, you gotta expect great things out of Truex for seasons to come. Austin Dillon with the third, where his car number is. Matt Kenseth with another fourth place for the second race in a row, finishes in the fourth position. The same goes with Kyle Busch as he finishes in the fifth position, like in the previous race, as he comes in the top 5. Devontae 35's first ever race, after starting 9th, finishes 6th. Kasey Kahne 7th, Kyle Larson 8th, Greg Biffle 9th, and Dale Jr. started 10th, finished 10th. This is your top 10 finishing order. Here are the top 10 point standings as of right now in the NASCAR Cup Series. Jeff Gordon still hangs on to first after a rough week here at Pocono. Had a poor run in qualifying. Had a kind of poor run today, mostly run from the back in the middle of the pack. Wasn't even close to getting up to the front or finishing in the top 10. The same goes with Tony Stewart. He did gain ground today, but finished outside the top 10 as well. So Jeff Gordon is first, Tony Stewart second, Chase Elliott third, Dale Earnhardt Jr. fourth, NASCAR Fan 77 is fifth, Kevin Harvick sixth, Danica Patrick seventh, Denny Hamlin eighth, Kyle Busch ninth, and Matt Kenseth your top 10. This is your top 10 point standings. Here he comes, Almirola burning them down at Pocono. 2 years after Almirola went to victory lane, which took place at Texas in Season 3 in the previous season, 2 years back. And 2 years later, 1 season later, He's back in victory lane, picking up his first win of Season 4, and hopefully more, and it will be enough to make the playoffs when the checker flag drops coming to Richmond, which will be the last race of the regular season. And starting at Chicagoland, it's the chase for the championship in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Congratulations again to Aric Almirola and SDP, as Petty Enterprises, or RPM, has found their speed. Round 15 takes place at Michigan International Speedway for NASCAR Sprint Cup Series racing. Next up will be ARCA Racing Series competition at the same racetrack in the same location. Dale Jr. fans signing off from Pocono, and I'll see you at Brooklyn, Michigan for NASCAR and ARCA Series racing.